a few additional requests from parties to speak. Okay, first, we're going to hear from Planet Earth's attorney.
Thank you. When was the last time anyone clapped for a lawyer? My name is Terry Groff. I am House Counsel with the Shell Corporation. Don't shoot. I'm also the duly appointed executor of Planet Earth's estate. There's no conflict there, totally standard. Those were lovely rituals. My job is to conduct maybe the quintessential American death ritual, the reading of the will. The good news is everyone can stay for as long as conditions allow. First, I'd like to welcome the presidents of the 5 largest oil companies joining us via Microsoft Teams. Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, Kathleen. Now, is everyone here? I think we're missing a few interested parties. Oh, good, yes. That's rats, roaches, and single-use water bottles. Welcome. You'll factor significantly in all of this. The will reads as follows. I, Planet Earth, resident of the city of Malibu, do hereby declare this document to be my last will and testament. I'll skip to the most pertinent passages. I hereby bequeath my property as follows. To all living things, present and future, I bequeath the sum total of my land, water, and air to be shared equally among every single living being. I'm sorry, this is incorrect. There is a more recent version. It was amended when Planet Earth was unconscious, totally standard. Here we go. Yes, this is the up-to-date version. I hereby bequeath my property as follows. All resources and wealth in my estate shall be divided equally among the 5 largest oil companies. You see the land, air, and water that was in her will were not actually technically in her ownership, so she was not lawfully permitted to bequeath said resources, and not even Earth is above the law. To clarify now everyone's place in the next phase, I'm going to physically rearrange you in a spatial representation of who will have access to the privately controlled assets, the land, the water, and the air from the will. So first, I would ask everyone to stand up and exit the seating area. Leave your belongings. As climate refugees, you'll be traveling light. If the front row, those of you who are able, if you are not able to rise, that's okay. But those who can, please come to the front row, to the far side of the stage, please. You should have all received a program ticket when you came in. If anyone has the number 1, we would like to welcome anyone who has the number 1 to please come forward on their ticket. You have the number 1? Great. Come right over here, please. So you represent the portion of the population that made $200,000 or more this year. Let's give them a hand. So now these front 5 rows are for you, okay? Next, I'd like to invite everyone with a number 2 through 5 to step forward, please. A 2, 3, or 4, or a 5. Oh, great, you coordinated. That's wonderful. Great, and you will be able to sit in the back row. You represent everyone who made between $45,000 and $200,000 this year. No, please hold your applause. Thank you. No, go ahead. The rest of you earned below $45,000, you will remain standing. Finally, I invite our friends, the rat, the roaches, and the single-use water bottles to take a seat in the back. You'll pretty much have the run of the place. Whoa, okay. Hopefully this gives you a sense of how Earth's estate will be divided. Obviously, we drew these tiers by economic status because doing it by race tested poorly with white people. No offense is intended, I'm just a mouthpiece. And to be clear, this water is now only for the front section guests only.
Oh, but we were told there's enough water for everyone.
There is. Finally, we have prepared a presentation. This exclusive content is for our frontmost guests only, so everyone else, please don't watch. It would be best if you covered your ears and looked, I don't know, how about down? Thank you.